did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Get the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? So I went live and know what I did. Ain't know what it live, do what I thought. Niggas like it, check my thoughts. Niggas right here, check my thoughts. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about us. Actually, they ain't even seen you know. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's hot to a guy with a cash? What's pain to a guy with a man? What's broke to a guy with a man? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a brain. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
I got me.
Hit one and be some. You gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bay, you can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah. Don't play with me. Say what you gon' do? Stop playing with me. Nah.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can get
They're balling out there at fucking Arizona, boy.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a give to Taylor. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Greg Stroman back deep for Washington. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Love. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. So CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down.
Now Murray off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
man,
the 30.
a fucking blower, dog. I swear to God, dog.
Conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Now left side on the swing pass. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
That shit is fucking fitting, ain't it?
Hopkins. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed.
I find a way to blow it against this nigga every time, dog. Get a foul, get a way to go up every time, bro.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Every time.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Every time. Same shit. Roll out. Fucking throw it past the fucking Hopkins, bro. That should be life for these niggas, man. What is bro doing?
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now this carries into the end zone. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down.
Come on, bro. That shit was late as fuck, dog. I'm already tackled.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
I'm already tackled.
When you tack on the penalty, but that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
They'll hand it off. It's Love. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll run again with Love on first down. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
How the fuck is that a 1-yard gain,
talk about
bro?
the best strong safeties. One word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Third down. Here's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal?
That should be so fucking fluke, bro.
Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of
all, supposed to milk the shit out of that nigga.
So you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And
this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for DeAndre Hopkins. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Able to
come the fuck on, dog.
He's out of bounds on what will be the final.
Oh my fucking god, bro. That shit is so fucking frustrating, bro.
With a 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back into 32. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now this one complete to Robert Foster. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask.
Come the fuck on, bro.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. That's a jet sweep. They get it to Foster. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
Yo, stop that shit!
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here.
Fuck, man!
Down. So let's see what this is about. So this will be
that shit is annoying as hell, dog. Oh, God, that shit is annoying as fuck, dog.
Running the ball, 3 tight ends are out there. They turn to Love on the handoff. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down.
That shit is annoying as a motherfucker, bro.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now again, running right is Love. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Get a nice little pick 6 blocking her back. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You play all the way up there, bro. Chase Young got a block in the back.
third down. Haskins, and he finds Seals Jones complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Going to give it to Love. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Murray looks to throw again, second and 10. Eluding the pressure right. This one caught by Isabella. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Murray now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. Room here to run. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point.
Every time, bro.
Great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see
every fucking time,
special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this.
And then I call a timeout.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Shit's fucking wild, dog.
Stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
Every fucking time, dog. Niggas get bailed the fuck out.
14. Washington 7.
I would have been cool with 7-7.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
No, EA has something other. It's either Hopkins catches it or no one. That's just how the game is gonna go.
And taken successfully.
5-yard line. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. Open man here, Sims, complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Forced out to his left. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
That shit is fucking pathetic, bro. Like,
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
That shit is fucking just stupid, dog.
That's what you usually run in.
How they just let him get away with shit like that, bro.
You're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
A final shot before half for Murray. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's caught inside the 35.
You feel me, bro?
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the locker.
That shit is just disappointing, bro.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 28, Washington 7. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll air this one.
Look at that fucking throw, dog. Like, come on, man.
3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick.
What is that?
Return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is
how the fuck is that even a thing, dog? Like,
very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2.
That shit's fucking disappointing as shit, dog.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground.
I swear, this nigga DBs and linebackers play everything.
Take a good first step or not? Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Disappointing as
When
shit,
that drive
dog.
started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend the lead out to 24. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This one was a sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Man, he just throws the ball so wild sometimes, dog. Like, that shit is stupid
They
as
trail here
fuck.
by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
He was taken down by Chandler Jones. A gain of 2.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
On the handoff.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Gain of 6.
Operating from the gun. Haskins flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Haskins. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Big yardage that time for Washington. 48 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. He takes this down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Love the ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Love again. And this time
where's my face mask at? Jesus Christ.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Ricky Seals-Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's got some space
That was
here.
my fucking fault. Fucking camera lock,
and
bro.
He takes it all the way down to the
Damn, that shit locked on me, dog.
Big time play there by the Cardinals.
Arizona.
57 yards on the ground. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he will get
It's like the fucking
touchdown, Arizona. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And his throw here is in.
We can't catch a cold out there, dog.
I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Can't catch a motherfucking cold, boy.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
10 yards on the pick.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
5-yard line.
From the gun, Haskins. That's complete to his tight end, Seals-Jones. Touchdown, Washington! Ricky Seals-Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
Washington will.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And finally out of bounds, just a few.
This nigga here, man. I don't know how my people aren't tackling this nigga, dog.
65 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor.
That shit's crazy, bro. You can shoot the gap and everything. Do everything right.
And the Cardinals push further out in front. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. Shreds the tackle.
I don't understand how that is a fucking thing, bro. Like,
26-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent.
There's literally nobody over there.
Here, as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll.
I don't know what my players be doing, bro. I don't. I literally don't.
Right around 20 or under that, if they were going to have a chance, it was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
That shit is fucking pathetic, dog. Like it's fucking madness, bro.
Picked now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Come on!
Told me this coming into the ball game.
That shit is crazy, bro.
Here we go. Andy is about.
But this nigga can snatch anything and everything, dog.
Throwing again. Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
That shit is fucking garbage, dog. I mean, and it don't never fail, dog. Like, never. It never fails.
Inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Give me my fucking pick, bro!
Down, but it winds up incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
To throw again, Murray. And that will be incomplete.
They don't give a nigga shit that they deserve in this game, bro. Like, swear they don't.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
They don't give a nigga shit they deserve in this fucking game, dog. They'll rather see a nigga get blowed out than let a nigga stay in the game off of the plays that he make, bro.
When they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Penalties.
Only about a yard.
It's just.
He takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They run once more with Taylor. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A quick toss outright. Could have gone with a ground game there. Opted for the quick pass. Well, I don't know that it would have mattered, Charles, but it didn't work out.
In a lot of these offenses, yards after catch are built in without explicitly saying it. In this case, he didn't make anyone miss out on the perimeter. Got tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And brings up 4th down. He can run for it, and he will. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Out out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. At the 10-yard line. Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions. Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. At the 28-yard line. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That shit is crazy. If they would have let him intercept that ball, bro. Like, just making me overthrown, dog.
We welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And
I had to bail out and go get that one.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Haskins going to throw again. And he finds McLaurin. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That goes for a gain of 31. At the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Haskins. At this stage, there's nothing left.
Come on!
You may go off your sheet.
That shit is butt as fuck, dog.
In this game, maybe that was one of them there that worked.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Haskins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
That motherfucker is fast as hell.
And he is a
like, you can shade back.
And the Cardinals
you need to do whatever, bro.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking
it is what it is, bro.
You know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is we're going to give you everything we've got, If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On the pickup.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Bum ass nigga finally got a fucking sack.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
3rd down.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Big offensive explosion help leading.
Oh, man, that shit is frustrating, bro.